Sprinting to the future of law. Ah, what a relief! Adapting to ambient intelligence. Part 4. Legal issues with ambient intelligence. In the previous part of this issue, we talked about who could be interested in ambient intelligence. In this part, we will discuss some legal and regulatory issues with ambient intelligence. Privacy is a huge concern with ambient intelligence. Continuous data collection and long-term data storage raise serious privacy concerns. Even the issue of consensual monitoring and informed acceptance will have to be resolved. The consent framework of AMI systems needs to be assessed and made in compliance with data protection laws of relevant jurisdictions. User consent could be based on purpose rather than specific use, so that personal data can be shared to improve user experiences with devices which may not have been pre-arranged and belong to third parties. In addition, protocols are needed to be developed for sharing data with law enforcement authorities, especially when crime is suspected. This is even more relevant in consideration of using inadvertent confessions in criminal proceedings or courts. Data security is also a serious issue. AMI systems depend on vast amount of personal and non-personal data stored at various locations, cloud, edge, device, etc. This requires robust security measures to minimize all kinds of harm and calls for assessing the effectiveness of existing security standards. In the event of a cybersecurity breach in an AMI system, interoperability may attribute liability to multiple AMI companies. This requires us to develop a framework in advance to appropriately allocate responsibilities in cases of security breaches. Authentication of who has access to which data is also an important consideration. Anonymizing personal data can reduce risks related to unauthorized access. In addition, AMI technologies can use tokenization of data for authentication and traceability. Consumer protection and product liabilities are other important issues. AMI systems use many types of sensors and control systems. It is very likely that some may malfunction under some conditions or due to the lack of preventive maintenance. Protecting users from any harm caused by malfunctioning or hacking of these devices becomes paramount to ensure trust in AMI systems. Given the interoperability of devices in ambient intelligence, a malfunctioning of a device may have been caused by a command from another device. Principles of allocating responsibilities are needed to be defined, and reporting obligations of service providers need to be embedded in service contracts. AMI systems use many types of technologies which may be protected by intellectual property rights of other parties. Developing unique AMI technologies may lead to patent disputes and legal complexity. So the legal and regulatory issues with ambient intelligence are complex and require AMI system developers and providers to pay close attention to them. In the next part of this issue, we will look at some operational and ethical considerations with ambient intelligence.